Okay, in unit number 4, part B, that is single phase transformer. Okay, now these are the contents in unit number 4, part B, that is single phase transformer. That is study of AC circuit, then principle and working of transformer, construction and types of the transformer, then EMF equation of transformer, then voltage and current ratio, that is called as CT-PT ratio. That is CT means current transformer and PT means that is called as potential transformer. That is we have to need voltage transformer. Okay, now also in this contents we have to need transformer losses, then definition of voltage regulation and efficiency of transformer. Okay, now in this transformer we have to need method or techniques to measure the parameters of transformer, that is voltage, current and frequency, by using direct loading method. The last point is concept of auto transformer. Okay, now these are the syllabus in unit number 4, part B, that is transformer. Okay, now we have to explain one by one topic is here. Okay, then transformer is a static device. That means transformer does not consist of any rotating part, and the main function of transformer is transfer electrical energy from one circuit to another circuit. Then transformer is a static device. It only operates AC supply, does not operate DC supply, because we have to need alternating current. That is, we have to need positive and negative voltage and current. Then in transformer is a static device in which change in voltage and change in current without frequency. That means in single phase transformer or three phase transformer, frequency does not change, only change voltage and current. And this type of transformer concept is called as single phase transformer and three phase transformer. And what is the difference between single phase transformer and three phase transformer? Because in single phase transformer, it consists of only phase and neutral. But three phase transformer, it consists of three phases, that is R, Y, B and neutral. That is, in home appliances or domestic we have to use single phase supply, but we have to use in farmer, that is reciprocating pump, that is used in farmer, that is three phase motor used in farmer industry, also used in railways. That is the three phase supply we have to need. That is, we have to need three phases, that is R, Y, B and neutral. Okay, that is single phase transformer use only domestic application. Okay, but in three phase transformer using maximum voltage. Then voltage range of the single phase transformer is 230 volt and 3 ampere current in single phase transformer. But three phase transformer we have to need voltage is 440 volt and current is 5 ampere. Okay, now this is the difference between single phase transformer and three phase transformer. Okay, now also in your syllabus we have to need only single phase transformer. Okay, now in power transmission system consists of transformer. Okay, that means in generation side we have to need transformer, and this transformer changes their voltage level and current level. That means in transformer consists of two types. First is single phase type of transformer, and another is 3-phase type transformer. That is, we have to need type, that is type of transformer. Okay, then based on voltages, that is single phase and 3-phase. Also based on voltage level, that is step up and step down. That is, this is the step up transformer and step down transformer. That is step up and step down. Okay, that means what is the difference between step up transformer and step down transformer? That means in step up transformer, output voltage is greater than input voltage, is called as step up transformer. Step up transformer is defined as output voltage is greater than input voltage, is called as step up transformer, and step down transformer, output voltage is less than input voltage, is called as step down transformer. Okay, now this is the difference between step up transformer and step down transformer. Okay, now these are the just overview of the type of the transformer based on supply voltage, that is single phase AC voltage and 3-phase AC voltage. Okay, now this is the circuit diagram of transformer. It is called as single phase transformer. Then single phase transformer consists of two winding. This is the primary winding, this is the primary winding, and this is the secondary winding. Okay, now here these are the number of turns used in primary side, that is NP. NP for number of turns used in primary side. Then NES, that is number of turns used in secondary side. Okay, that is NS. This is the primary side and this is the secondary side. Okay, now here we have to need input side and output side. Now this is the input side of the transformer. Okay, now this is the input side and this is the output side. Okay, now here this is the single phase transformer. When single phase AC voltage is applied to the primary winding, that is NP turns, then at that instant flux are produced by primary winding, and this flux, that is the magnetic flux passes from primary side to secondary side. Okay, then this primary side flux is linking with secondary side, that is primary winding induce or produce magnetic flux, and this magnetic flux linking with secondary side. Then EMF get induced in secondary winding of the transformer. Then secondary current flowing through load side, that is IS. IS for secondary current for load side, that is this is the IS current, and this is the primary current, that is IP is here. Okay, now this is the working of transformer based on electromagnetic induction, is in which single phase AC supply voltage is given to the primary side of the primary winding. Then primary winding produce its own magnetic flux, and this magnetic flux passes from input side of the transformer to output side of the transformer. Then this magnetic flux, it is phi, is linking with secondary side of the transformer. Then EMF get induced in secondary winding of the transformer. Then current, that is secondary current flowing through from output side, that is primary current, that is primary winding current is IP, symbol is IP, and secondary winding current is IS. Okay, now this is the working principle of single phase transformer. This is the primary side voltage, that is VP, that is primary winding voltage VP. and this is the VS, that is secondary winding voltage VS. Okay, now this is the working principle of single phase transformer. Okay, now transformer type. The transformer type depends on transformer core and transformer winding. Then transformer type will be classified into three types, that is core type transformer, cell type transformer, and vary type transformer. That means each and every transformer based on type of the core and which type of winding used in transformer. That means transformer type will be depends on core and winding, then also depends on supply voltage. Okay, now this is the three important types of the transformer is, first is core type transformer, cell type transformer, and vary type transformer. Okay, now these are the important types of the transformer. Now we have to explain. First type is core type transformer. Okay, now here this is the first type is core type transformer is here. Then this is the primary winding is N1 is here. Then this is the secondary winding N2 is here. Okay, now this is the P indicates for primary side of the transformer. S indicates for secondary side of the transformer. Okay, now here the winding, these are the limb section of the transformer. That is the first limb, and this is the second limb is here. Okay, now transformer consists of two yoke. Now these are the yoke section. Okay, that means transformer consists of single phase transformer consists of two limb and two yoke section. Okay, now here this is the primary side and secondary side. In core type transformer winding, placed on limb section. These are the winding is here. Winding placed on limb section is called as core type transformer. That means core type transformer is defined as winding placed on limb of the section is called as core type transformer. Okay, now this is the construction diagram of the transformer. Low voltage insulation, that is called as primary winding. It is LV indicates for low voltage side, and high insulation, that is HV indicates for secondary side. Okay, now this is the secondary winding is that is secondary winding, that is called as high voltage winding, and LV winding is called as primary winding. Okay, now this is the first type of the transformer is called as core type transformer. That is core type transformer in which winding, primary winding and secondary winding placed on limb section of the transformer is called as core type transformer. Then in core type transformer, low voltage winding is called as primary winding and high voltage winding is called as secondary winding. Okay, now this is the construction diagram of core type transformer. Okay, now we have to explain. Next point is cell type transformer. Okay, now this is the 3D diagram of cell type transformer. These are the cell type transformer in here. This is the diagram is here. That is, this is the cell type transformer consists of, this is the limb section is here. Okay, now this is the, these are the two yoke section is here, and these are the three limb is here. Okay, these are the three limb is here. Okay, that means in cell type transformer, this is the primary winding and this is the secondary winding. In cell type transformer, primary winding and secondary winding placed on central limb of the transformer. This is the central limb is here. Okay, now this is the central limb is here. Okay, now this is the important concept is in cell type transformer winding less in, that is winding are primary winding, that is NP, secondary winding NS, primary winding and secondary winding place in central limb of the transformer is called as cell type transformer. Okay, now this is the NP means number of turns used in primary side. NS means number of turns used in secondary side. Okay, now this is the second type of the transformer is cell type transformer. Okay, now this is the another diagram of transformer is, that is cell type transformer is here. Okay, P indicates for primary side, S indicates for secondary side. Okay, now this is the transformer core is here. This is the side limb, that is the first side limb, and this is the second side limb, and this is the central limb is here. And here that is dotted line indicates for flux passing from one circuit to another circuit. That is, there are two circuits here. This is the first circuit is here. This is the first circuit and this is the second circuit. That is, this is the magnetic circuit is here. In cell type transformer is defined as the two winding, that is primary winding and secondary winding, placed on central limb of the transformer is called as cell type transformer. Then here LV winding is called as primary winding and HV winding is called as secondary winding. Okay, now this is the second type of the transformer is cell type transformer. Okay, now last type of the transformer is Berry type. Okay, now this is the last type is Berry type of the transformer. That is Berry type transformer in which the LV winding and HV winding placed on surrounding of the central point of the transformer is called as Berry type transformer. That is here in which it consists of magnetic circuit, but this magnetic circuit does not depends on other circuit. That is here there are two windings is here. This is the core section. That is the core section is here. Then this is the LV winding, that is primary winding, and HV winding means secondary winding. That means Berry type transformer is a look like circle type transformer. Okay, that means it consists of two or more core. That means Berry type transformer is defined as it consists of two or more core. In this type of transformer is called as Berry type transformer. Okay, that means it consists of more than two magnetic circuit is called as Berry type transformer. This is the last type of the transformer is Berry type transformer. Okay, now also in which we have to need difference between core type transformer and cell type transformer. That is, we have already explained the concept of core type transformer and cell type transformer. Then in core type transformer, it consists of only one window. That is core type transformer. For example, this is the core type transformer diagram is here. It consists of only one window. That is, this is the only one window in core type transformer. But in cell type transformer, it consists of two or more windows. That is, this is the diagram of cell type transformer is we have to draw here. Okay, now here it consists of two or more windows. That is, this is the diagram of cell type transformer. Okay, now here this is the first window and this is the second window. Then cell type transformer consists of two windows. Okay, now this is the difference between core type transformer and cell type transformer. Then here winding encircle the core. That is, in core type transformer winding placed on side limb of the transformer, but in cell type transformer winding placed on central limb of the transformer. Okay, now in core type transformer cylindrical winding used. In core type transformer cylindrical winding used, but in cell type transformer sandwich type winding used. Okay, now here in core type transformer, easy to repair. That is, maintenance is required for transformer, and this maintenance easy to repair here. Okay, now here in cell type transformer, the maintenance is not easy to repair. Okay, now this is the important concept is here. Core type transformer is not easy to repair, but in cell type transformer it is not easy to repair. Okay, now this is the difference is here between core type transformer and cell type transformer. But in core type transformer we have to need cooling concept. That is, core type transformer it give better performance and better cooling system. But in cell type transformer, cooling is not very effective. Okay, now this is the difference between core type transformer and cell type transformer. Okay, now these are the important topics will be covered in core type transformer and cell type transformer. Okay, now we have to explain construction of transformer. That means construction of transformer, it consists of two winding. It is primary winding and secondary winding. Okay, now here primary winding is connected to the input side of the transformer and secondary winding is connected to the secondary side of the transformer. That is the, these are the important concept is here. Then primary winding is produce its own flux, and this own flux passes from input side of the transformer to the output side of the transformer. Then EMF get induced in secondary side of the transformer, then current flowing through it. Now in construction diagram of transformer, it consists of winding, that is primary winding and secondary winding. Okay, now here these are the important construction of transformer. Okay, now here also in here we are using single phase transformer. Okay, then this is the terminal for transformer for using for supply voltage. Okay, now it consists of single phase transformer, that is we have to use phase and neutral. Okay, then this transformer core is placed in transformer tank, and also transformer tank is surrounded by mineral oil, that is called as transformer oil, because transformer oil is used as for cooling purpose of transformer. Also here we have to use Buchholz relay, that is so many faults, so many internal faults occur in transformer. The main thing of Buchholz relay to easy to detect faults occur in transformer. Now, this is the main purpose of Buchholz relay is used as to easy to detect fault occur in transformer. Okay, now this is the construction of transformer, that is will be based on transformer tank, conservator tank. That is, conservator tank is useful to easy to check level of transformer oil. Then bushing also provide for to easy to protect all system with the help of sunstroke. Then bushing is easy to provide to control the overall working of transformer. Then also breather, that is breather useful for to ventilation purpose, and breather it consists of silica gel, that is it easy to check transformer oil is pure or impure. Okay, now also we have to need explosion ventilation, that is we have to need atmospheric ventilation for transformer for cooling purpose. Okay, now this is the construction of transformer will be depends on several parameters like transformer tank, conservator, bushing, breather, explosion, ventilation. Then also we have to need core and winding. Okay, now this is the construction of transformer. Okay, now single phase transformer used in various applications like step up transformer, step down transformer. Okay, then also used in measure the single phase voltage and three phase voltage. Also measure the current in single phase transformer and current in three phase transformer. Then also transformer useful for to measure power and energy. Okay, these are the important applications of